Hello students, today we discuss our second part of electrochemistry, in that we discuss the quantitative aspect of the electrolysis by Faraday laws. Now Faraday gives two laws regarding the quantitative aspect of the substance deposit at their respective electrode on passing the electrical current. Now Faraday's first law of electrolysis state that the amount of substance deposit or liberated at any electrode is directly proportional to the quantity of electricity passed through the electrolytes. When we pass the electrical current through a electrolytes, it carried out a chemical reactions and the substance deposit at their respective electrodes. The weight of the substance deposit is directly proportional to the charge passed through it. How much charge we pass through it. Weight directly proportional to Q. Now W is equal to ZQ. Z is a electrochemical equivalent, which depend on the nature of the substance. Now Q is equal to I into में T, charge. Weight is equal to Z into I into में T. If we pass 1 ampere of a current for 1 second, that W is equal to Z. We are able to calculate here electrochemical equivalent. Electrochemical equivalent of a substance is equal to the weight deposit at their respective electrode when we pass 1 ampere of current for 1 second. This is the electrochemical equivalent. By this Faraday first law, we are able to calculate how much weight of the substance is deposit, what quantity of charge you pass through it, and it is important for the numerical problems. So remember this, W is equal to Z into I into T. Now Faraday give two laws. This is for the single substance, electrolysis of the single substance. When you carried out the electrolysis of a different substance by connecting in series. This is the second law of electrolysis. Second law of electrolysis. Second law of electrolysis states that when we pass the same quantity of electricity, same quantity of charge through the different electrolytes connected in series. Just like in that silver nitrate, we carried out the electrolysis of silver nitrate and copper sulfate, two different substances. These are connected in series through a battery. It means same quantity of charge passed through it, but the amount of the substance deposit at their electrodes are the different. So Faraday find out that the quantity of the substance deposit at their respective electrode is directly proportional to their equivalent weight. Now mathematically we understand this. Mass of the silver deposit, mass of silver deposit is equal to the equivalent weight of the silver. Silver divided by mass of the copper deposit. Copper deposit is equal to the equivalent weight of copper. So the mass of the substance deposited at their respective electrode is directly proportional to the equivalent weight of the substance. So the substance deposited at their respective electrodes are in the ratio of their equivalent weight. This is the second law of electrolysis. Now we study the quantitative aspect. Suppose we want to deposit 1 mole of a sodium. 1 mole of sodium required how much charge? This is the electron. The charge present on electron is 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb. And for 1 mole of the electron, we want to deposit 1 mole of the sodium. It means 1 mole of the electron is required. 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. Multiplied this, we get 96500 coulomb approximate. It means that much quantity of electricity deposit 1 mole of the substance. Now we find out that 1 Faraday of charge deposit 1 gram equivalent of a substance. 1 Faraday of charge. Sometimes the question is asked, 1 Faraday. What is 1 Faraday? 1 Faraday is the quantity of charge required to deposit 1 gram equivalent of the substance. It means 96500 coulomb of electricity required to deposit 1 gram equivalent of the substance. Suppose we want to deposit copper. Copper has the charge 2 positive. It means 2 Faraday of electricity is required. 2 electron is required. It means these 2 electrons are equal to the 2 Faraday. Just like we want to deposit aluminium. Aluminium has valency 3. 3 electron is required. It means 3 Faraday of the charge is required to deposit 1 gram equivalent of the substance. Now equivalent weight of any element. Equivalent weight is equal to the atomic mass of the element, divided by number of electron gain or lost. Number of electron gain or lost. Either they gain or lost the electron. But for example, if we want to change chlorine ion into gas, how many electron it lost? 2 electron is lost to change into 1 mole of a gas. So equivalent weight is equal to atomic mass of the element divided by number of electron gain or lost. Now 2 important results we drawn from here. This second law of Faraday, we drawn 2 important results. First is that 1 Faraday deposit 1 gram equivalent of the substance. So we are able to here calculate electrochemical equivalent. Electrochemical equivalent we can find out. This is represented by Z. Z is equal to equivalent weight of the substance divided by quantity of the charge 96500. This is our first formula to calculate the numerical problems. Here we can calculate the electrochemical equivalent. By knowing the weight of the substance on passing the definite amount of the electricity, we are able to calculate the equivalent weight. Equivalent weight we can calculate. Equivalent weight is equal to Z into 96500. Z is equal to W by Q 96500. This is the equivalent weight of the substance. It means we draw here two important formula. First, to calculate the electrochemical equivalent. Second, to calculate the equivalent weight of the substance. From here we can find the two important formulas. Now you will revise these two Faraday's laws, make notes and practice for the numerical problem based on these three formulas. First formula from the Faraday law, W is equal to Z Q. This is first formula, this is the second formula, and this is the third formula. Later on we will discuss the numerical problem based on. Thank you. Have a nice day.